I never cared much for moonlit skies. I never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light.
I have just returned from the White House, where it has just been announced that the United States is now using an atomic bomb.
Hi, I'm Greg, and I'm pleased to present to you Egress, the special edition. The name Egress I got from my military days. It was a Navy exercise to teach someone to get from below decks to the hangar bay to fresh air. The idea being that in case of a fire, you would not be able to see where you were going. So to train us, what they would do is put a blindfold around us, spin us around, and have us go from below decks. We'd have to walk through quarters and find our way up to the hangar bay to where fresh air would be. Egress means to exit, to leave. And when it came time to come up with a name for this project, I felt that name would be appropriate. What you're about to see is 3 different versions of Egress. There was the rough cut that I did for Mount Hood College for class assignment. There was the final version that I turned in for class assignment at Mount Hood. And then 2 years later I recut Egress, shot new footage including the radio and the audio cuts of historical events from the past. And then I turned that in for class credit at San Jose State. So all 3 versions are included in this package. At the time that Egress won the Emmy Award, San Jose State sent out press announcements to all the local media, and ABC News in San Francisco decided to cover the story. And they called me up early one morning, asked me a few questions, and let me know that they would be airing the segment, and I was able to catch this coverage of my announcement that I had won the award. Included also are both versions of behind the scenes. There was the version of the behind the scenes that I did for the version of Egress that I did at Mount Hood College in Oregon. And then when I recut Egress at San Jose State, I also recut another behind the scenes which included more footage, more B-roll of some of the things that Mr. Bradley was talking about. And I think the second version turned out much better, but for this special edition, both versions are included. Flew down to LA for the awards ceremony and for the film festival, and I brought with me a small handheld Canon digital video camera. And I just shot some home movies of the events, and I put together a small feature that shows just a little bit of what went on during that special weekend. What's happened with Egress has gone far beyond anything I could have hoped for it. It's just kind of taken on a life of its own. And the responses that I've gotten from it has been very positive, and I'm just happy to present it for you here today. Okay, here is Egress in the entire special edition version, and I hope you enjoy, and thank you.
This government, as promised, has maintained the closest surveillance of the Soviet military buildup on the island of Cuba.
This is an NBC News Hotline special report.
Just enough to keep it from... It's burst into flames. Get it started, get it started. It's crashing. It's crashing terrible. Oh my, get out of the way, please. It's burning, bursting into flames and...
If I didn't care more than words can say, if I didn't care, would I feel this way? If this isn't love,
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this important bulletin from the United Press. Flash, Washington. The White House announces Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. Stay tuned to WOR for further development.
The world will note that the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, a military base.
You heard the flash, I am sure. The Japanese offer of unconditional surrender is official.
then why do I thrill? And what makes my head go round and round while my heart stands still? If I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name?
So we interrupt this program to bring you a news bulletin from Washington. The White House has just announced.
Here is a news bulletin. Shots of...
The flash, apparently official. President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago.
That this is love beyond compare. Would all this be true if I didn't care for you?
If I didn't care, honey child, more than words can say. If I didn't care, would I feel this way? Darling, if this isn't love, then why do I thrill so much? And what is it that makes my head go round and round while my heart just stands still so much?
If I didn't care.
News Hotline Special Report. Here is Don Hickman in Memphis.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was shot outside a Memphis motel this afternoon. His condition is not known at this time.
If I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare? Would all this be true if I didn't care for you?
You want to talk right down to that?
The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted. It belongs to the brave.
We interrupt our program to bring you a special broadcast in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
visit to a recording studio into a multi-million-dollar career.
Was brought to the emergency room shortly before 11 p.m. He was dead on arrival.
An hour too slow? Nothing. Can't tell.
I can't tell you the shock and the horror that all of us felt when we saw those flames coming out there. It was, oh my God, they're killing themselves.
Suspect 1 for Addendum 187 was the late station. Suspect named Arnold James Simpson, O.J. Simpson. Suspect may be driving a white or Ford Bronco.
And reports from Paris say that Princess Diana has died in a car accident and also killed her companion, Dodi Al-Fayed. Stay tuned to the station for more information.